this is just going to be a quick review over the steps of the scientific method. Here are the 6 steps of the scientific method. The first one is to ask a question. When you ask a question, you're asking a question that you have an inquiry about, such as what student can jump the highest? That could be a good question. That's a real simple question. So that would be the type of question that you would ask. The next one is to make a hypothesis. And the word hypothesis, remember, it's hypo, and then the, and then cis. And that is the same thing as making a guess. And you need an educated guess, if I can put that S on there. An educated guess. So when you're making a hypothesis about what student could jump the highest, a bad hypothesis would be 2 million feet in the air. That's a bad hypothesis. You need to make a hypothesis that actually makes sense and make an educated guess about that. The third one is conduct an experiment. This is when you're going to actually do the experiment. And it's going to be here when you're writing in your science journal that you are going to talk about the procedure that you do. And we'll learn that the procedure is the steps of the experiment. The fourth one is to collect data. Collect data, another name for data is information. I'm going to shorten it and put info. Any type of information that you log down is where you will collect your data. Such as for this experiment, if you're recording what student could jump the highest, you would have each student's name along with how high they jumped. Analyze information. This is something that you do in your brain. That's when you look at this info that you wrote down and you are going to think about it. The last thing you're going to do is report your results. Now that could either be reporting to the teacher, or that could be that you are going to report your results on just in your journal. Scientists like to report their results to each other so that they can build on their information. So going through these individually, the first one is to ask a question. Okay, and like today or tomorrow in class, depending on when you're looking at this, we are going to see what drink or liquid, we can say drink, will make a monkey grow the biggest. Okay, that is your question. The second thing you will do is to make a hypothesis. So you're going to see which monkey will make them look the biggest. It's either going to be the answer of water or soda. Okay, so you could either put this down as your answer or this down as your answer. The third one is to conduct an experiment, and it's here that you're going to write your procedure. Now in class I tell you to write your procedure like you're going to tell a kindergartner how to do this experiment. Okay, so your procedure would be that you need to get a glass of water and a glass of soda. Place each monkey in each of those. Record their growth every 10 minutes or however long you want them to do that. But this is where you're going to write those steps out. So it would look something like this, where you have each of the steps written in a 1, 2, 3 fashion. Collect data. That is where you are going to observe. If you are going to observe the monkeys growing, you would put that at 2 o'clock that the monkey was, we'll say, 4 inches long. Okay, and then your next data would maybe be at 3 o'clock p.m. and you're saying that the monkey was 5 inches long. Now you'll remember that you would have to label these, that this could be the water monkey, and then you would have a different reading for the soda monkey, and I'm not going to be able to get soda on that side, but that's okay. And maybe the soda monkey was 5 inches at 2 o'clock and 6 inches at 3 o'clock. But this is where you would collect that data. The fifth thing you would do is analyze information. When you analyze it, again, I'll try to draw a brain. Maybe this is what a brain looks like, has all the squiggles in it. You are doing this all in your brain. Okay, that is where you are analyzing your information. That means that you're going to think about it. You could also write a statement in your journal of, I think the monkey, and this is where you are thinking it out. Report results is your last one, and that is when you actually have come to a conclusion. And your report results is always going to answer the question that you asked at the very beginning. So if your question was what liquid or what drink makes a monkey grow the biggest or the largest, you are going to write down that the monkey in and it could be soda or it could be water, grew the fastest. Okay? And that is a simple experiment for the steps of the scientific method. You do need to have those memorized, whether you're in 5th grade or 6th grade, because we will use those all during the year for any experiment that we do.